Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to do just like a quick little sit down life update because there's someone very special that I want you guys to meet. We got a new dog. You might remember if you've been following along with me that we unfortunately lost our dear dog last October, Duke. He was 14 years old. It was really hard, and I mean, if you ever lost a pet, then you know it's really difficult, and we weren't sure if we were going to get another dog. We also have another dog, Banjo, who I think was a little lonely after we lost Duke, but you know, it's hard to know when you're ready. And we just like needed some time. We kind of thought, well, when the right dog comes along, it'll come along. When we got Banjo, which I did make a whole video when Banjo, my boxer, came into our lives. I will leave a link to that video down below. There's also some great footage of Duke in that video too. He actually was from someone in my neighborhood, posted on their Facebook page. They were getting a divorce and needed a home for their dog, and I was like, hey, well, come over here and see if he gets along with my dog, and then it just worked out perfectly. So that's how we got Banjo, and I just kind of thought, well, when the right dog comes along, it'll come along, kind of like how we got Banjo. So we'll just not be looking, and you know, if something comes along, it comes along. So that's kind of where our frame of mind was. So first of all, because I know you don't want to hear like a huge story time without seeing this adorable dog, so let's introduce her first, and then we'll get to the story of how she came into our family. Okay, everyone, meet Sunday. Ah, thank you. I know you were napping. I just picked you right up to be on the camera, didn't I? Oh, this is Sunday. Sunday is a Boston Terrier, and she is 2 years old. Yes, oh Banjo, I know, you're a very good brother. Guys, they love each other so much. It is the sweetest, cutest thing, and we are just so excited. Okay, so it all started, I was driving home from work, and there was a dog in the road. So I pulled over and I called to the dog, and it came into my car. I went to my vet and had it checked out and had it scanned for a chip, and it did not have a chip in it. So I brought it home, and she was so sweet and nice, and she got along well with my boys. And so far, my boys have only had big, stupid dogs in their life, because I mean, I'm very partial to a big, stupid dog, but it's not quite the same as a cute little dog, you know what I mean? Especially for my boys. And this little French bulldog, my kids were able to like pick up and snuggle with, and this dog obviously had been loved and had kids in its life, because this dog really was interested in my children and wanted to cuddle with them and stuff. And my kids were like, oh, we want a little dog. And this dog also really got along with Banjo. We only had it in our home for a few days. With the help of our local animal control, we were able to reunite this little dog with her family. But it made everyone a little bit sad. We really enjoyed having a little dog around, and that was like the first time we'd had a little dog in our house. And we saw how, oh, yes, I know. We saw how much Banjo loved having a friend around, and it just was kind of a signal that the Rispers needed to kind of know that I think we're ready. I think it's time. Let's look for another dog. So that weekend we went to our local humane society, and honestly guys, there was like 5 dogs there, and they were all big dogs, which I would have been happy with, but we were looking for something small. And we went to then our local animal control, same thing, just a handful of big dogs. And then I kind of found out that it turns out Michigan actually does not have a huge homeless animal problem. And I think that's great. Like, good job, Michigan. Way to get your pets spayed and neutered. Bob Barker would be proud. But that means that a lot of the like small dogs and like dogs that like aren't just large pit bull mixes, because that's unfortunately what a lot of it is in the shelters, you're gonna get from like private small like rescues and stuff. And also Michigan actually brings up a lot of dogs from other parts of the country, mainly down south. They a lot of times come from Tennessee and Kentucky and Arkansas. And because a lot of those shelters down there do not have any room, and they usually euthanize lots of dogs, our shelters, our local humane societies will drive down there and get them all and bring them up here. And I think that's really cool. But it also means that if you want something specific, that you just kind of gotta sit around and wait for the right truckload to come up from down south. So we thought, okay, well maybe we'll just hop back in at another time and see if there's more dogs there. And then we thought, well, maybe we can just drive to a different city. So we ended up driving out to Detroit and hooking up with this little lady. Oh, now Miss Sunday, Sunday with an AE, like the ice cream sundae. She, unfortunately, her owner passed away, which is totally sad. But you know, if I were to die, I would want my dogs to go to a loving family where they could have a nice life. I mean, that's what we want, you know, for all of our loved ones when we're gone, right? So Sunday just really needed a home, and she was the perfect little size for us. And so we all packed up in the car and we drove to Detroit so that the boys could meet her. And Banjo came with us because we wanted to make sure that they were a good fit with each other. And so Banjo and her got along really well, like pretty quickly. She was pretty nervous. I guess probably because she's had a lot going on in the last month or so of her life, losing her owner and all of that. I mean, I can't imagine how stressful that is for a little baby. Yes, but it also means that she was a really good dog. Her owner passed away. She wasn't like abused or anything. She just needed a home. So she already knows how to sit, and she already knows how to go outside and use the potty in the right place. And she's very loving and loves to play fetch and everything. So, so it really was just a really good fit. And she came home with us that very day. She's only been with us for about 10 days now, but she has her routine down. She loves cuddling with the boys, and she loves playing fetch. This dog could play fetch for hours. And the first thing my boys want to do when they get home from school is play fetch with Sunday. So that's always the first thing everybody does when we walk in the door in the afternoon. We have some Sunday time. So yeah, everybody meet Sunday. You might see her from time to time in the background of our videos, or maybe some footage of them wrestling or things like that in my days in the life and that kind of video. So I don't know. It just felt like something I needed to share with you. I couldn't just like get a dog and not tell you guys about it. All right, you guys, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed Sunday, and be sure to follow me over on Instagram because she will make some definite appearances on the grid over there. So go ahead and do that. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.